this one is number one is know your limit. When you get a credit card, it will most often come with a letter or something like that to notify you of what your limit is. This limit will be your spending, so how much money you can put on your credit card without going over and being charged significant amounts. Most companies, if you have not had a credit card before, depending on your income level and stuff like that, they will set your limits differently. So it's really great to check with your company or your financial institution where you got that card to see how much you can spend. My second tip would be pay your balance on time. Credit card companies love people who don't pay their balance on time because they get to charge you significant amount of interest. Interest is money charged on your balance, so the amount that's totaled on your credit card if you don't pay it on the date due. So if you're thinking about this, if your credit card rate is about 19% for your interest, then when you don't pay, you're going to pay 19% on whatever balance is on that credit card. So I would pay it before or on the date due just to save yourself some time and hassle, and most of all, save yourself some money. My third tip is to be responsible. Just because now you have that wonderful piece of plastic doesn't mean you can take it and swipe it all over the country. That still means that's money you have to pay. So I would just use it for things that are really, really important, or maybe things that you really want and you're sure you can pay off. I wouldn't use it for things such as shopping sprees, because then you're ending up loading up tons of money that you don't have and you can't pay off, which will get you in a lot of trouble. Don't lend it to your friends. If you're the only signer, you're the one who can make those purchases. But remember, in today's world, online, you don't need a valid signature. So if someone gets a hold of your credit card, they can type in your information and order anything that they want without you having to sign for it. My last tip for you today is don't max out. I'm sure everybody have seen those shows on television, such as Maxed Out or Princess or Till Death Do Us Part. Those people have not learned how to manage their money, and it's gotten into them a lot of trouble, and also that word debt. If you max out your credit card, that's still money you owe that institution. So if you have to owe them your credit limit, and if that's $2,500, maybe $5,000, that's a lot of hours you have to work. So I would say use it wisely, spend what you can afford, and if best, try and use cash. Credit's there as a backup, but it shouldn't be your main form of payment. So remember, don't max out that card and know your limits. If you don't know what the limit of your credit card is, get a hold of the financial institution that issued it or the credit card company. Most of the time, the 1-800 number is right on the back of the card. Be safe, use it wisely, and stay out of debt.